good morning, Internet. This is Outsiders Arcana. We are playing The Curse of Strahd's Dungeons and Dragons. These are our protagonists. How's everybody doing?
Okay.
Good.
Nice. Well, you guys saw a lot of creepy stuff last time. What are you shaking your head for, Trey?
Sam.
There was something I was going to say, and then it was dumb, and so I didn't say it, and then I just thought it was really funny and laughed in my head, so...
Cool. Well, last time you all saw a lot of weird and creepy stuff. Anybody want to elaborate on that for a point of inspiration?
Well, I don't have a point, unless someone else wants to.
Get it.
Ugh, there's so fucking much. Hold on, I need to expand my OneNote. Alright, we went to the Vistani camp. Pickles is dead. Bastards. So we set the tents and the wagons on fire, because fuck them. And we told the other people, might want to head out of here. Which made us run into Kazimir Velikov. We gave him directions to the Amber Temple. Grim did not like that. But we did. Because Strahd heard his people a few centuries back. And then, what else did we do? There was stuff in Luvash's wagon. Oh yeah, we got a ton of crap. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the music down. It is loud on my end.
It's bumping. It's party time.
It really is. Someone who's been awake for not even an hour, I gotta turn it down.
I did a whole bunch of laundry before this.
I was up at 10:45. Let's see. So we went through his wagon. We got a bunch of stuff that we took. Then we dropped it off at Blocky. Stranger Danger posters were happily up and ready. They were good. They looked great. Looked like they had also more protection, more guards. Went to the windmill. Our berserker friends are dead. Bastards again. They had like bite marks and stuff like that. Not sure where that came from. 4 more dead berserkers and the cows were gone. Probably Lubosh. I don't like him. Okay. Then we went to Strahd's castle. We did a lot last week. Grim played the organ wrong. Strahd just showed up and tried to bite him. A lot happened with you last week, Grim. You were involved in a lot of little details, I remember. Armor was trying to freak out Jason at one point. It was old Greg. But it wasn't old Greg. There's a skeleton that looked like my father. Cut him in half. Where he got cut was cut in half and he's just there. He's just hanging out. And then we went through the crypt. We played our game that we like to play. Who has the best room? Unfortunately, some of us found the best and worst rooms. But what did we find in there? We found a lot of things. Oh, we were in a library too. We were before the crypts. We were in a library. Wait, no, is that after the crypt?
I was after.
Okay, so then we went to the crypts, opened up, there's stuff in there, like blood ladies, flying machines. I can't remember, I didn't write enough notes on that, sorry. Bloodbath lady, secret fireplace store. Nope, that's library. Man, damn. There's a lot going on. So
The crypt had a bride. You found one that was marked for Irina Koliana. You found one that was a pit with some zombies in it. One of them you found Von Richten in.
Yep. So we took him back to where we thought might be out of Strahd's castle, but we stayed in Strahd's castle. We tossed the redstone. It was supposed to be the room of lore. It's his library. Read some books. Probably a lot of books we should have read that we didn't read. But we were in there. We hung out. Rogar found a new friend. His bloodbath lady. They're BFFs now. They might get married someday. But she's cursed or under his spell. Under his spell. And there's some bloodbath illusion stuff. She's
We're getting details mixed, but it's okay.
whatever, you know, she's like your normal 21-year-old girl you'd meet out at a bar, you know. She just does not know what's going on, and she's just too pretty to even care.
No offense to all of our 21-year-old viewers out there.
All of them.
All of them.
I was 21 once.
We found a secret door in the fireplace that had secret room upon fucking secret room. Though we did find a cool box, a cool chest. We thought so. There was nothing in it, but it did a really great job of paralyzing Rogar and Grim. Probably Van Richten, but it probably made him feel a little bit better. He needed more rest. And then we found the secret tower thing. And then we have a bunch of crap. We had like maces and helms, and I didn't write down all of it because I forgot. There was a lot of them, and I didn't get to them in time.
Yeah, I think that was about at the end. Rogar was able to, because Rogar can resist poisons and things of that nature, he was able to eventually shake off the paralysis pretty quick and then relieve Grim of the paralysis. Investigating the blood monster in the tub, it was just gone. So that was fun. And yeah, I think we kind of ended at the little tower with all the treasures in it. Van Richten is still sleeping on the couch, getting a little bit of color back, but still very drained and unhealthy. I believe that's where we stopped. It was kind of going through what all you were getting.
Yeah.
Which
Distributed items off
We
stream.
didn't really discuss that. Did we do that? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think we went through all the items and everybody kind of took what they wanted off stream. Because that took a
Okay,
while.
cool. Yeah. But yeah.
That was a lot.
You guys gotta, yeah. Go and take your point of inspiration. You guys have been getting busy. So now you have a decision to make. Are you going to continue walking through this castle? Are you going to use Grim's Hearthstone to teleport? What are you going to do now?
So we're still in the tower area, right?
Library area.
Yeah, you guys probably all moved back into the central
Okay.
section.
I just wanted to make sure Van Richten was still there. He wasn't like missing when we came back.
Nope.
That would suck.
But I stayed with
still-
him when you
Okay.
were getting the treasure.
He's still very, very still.
I'm just watching this lady.
Well, what now, gang?
Got what we came for.
Yeah, we just need to get out of here now. Can you teleport all of us back, Grim? Or no?
Let me look into my notes here. I wrote it down somewhere.
Such a forgetful warlock.
Oh, that one wasn't linked to me. That's a different thing. Oh gosh. I think there is a limit on how many people I can take with it.
It's using the Hearthstone, right?
Yes, yes. Was it 6 others, maybe? I can't recall. I have to look this one up.
It says the magical stone allows you and any creature that is in physical contact with you.
Any. Okay,
So
so
I think the way we ruled it was that they have to be touching you physically. Like you can't be locking hands in a line. They actually have to be touching you.
got it. Yeah,
And the-
this should work.
And Rogar's the only one who might not come back with us. I think that was it too, because he's so heavy.
That was the original thing, but I think I did away with that when you guys actually used it.
Okay.
After
Do-
we reread it.
Do we want to take Brainwash
the
Lady?
Adam regains use of this effect at dawn, so it's definitely been longer than dawn. So I see no reason for you to not be able to use it.
You've been teleporting around this whole fucking time? Every day? God damn it.
Well, it's only to the predetermined location.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
Well, do we want to do that? Would we rather just walk on out?
I mean, I think it's probably crucial that we get this guy safe. I don't really want to carry him to the castle.
Okay.
I think the only question we have is, we want to take that lady with us.
Why not? If we can get to cooperate, that is.
Maybe Victor can help her.
Alright.
Well, one of you wrangled the girl, and I'll get in position and get prepared.
Rogar, she seems more acquainted with you. I think would be best.
I will walk into the next room. I assume she's still on the bed waiting.
Yeah.
Hey, get dressed. We're leaving.
Hello. Where are we going?
Somewhere else.
Like a different a different place, a different part of the castle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She eventually walks around and like opens up drawers. Finally, like she doesn't know where she is. Finally opens up a wardrobe to find a dress, and then starts to get ready.
It takes an hour and a half to get ready.
It does like start to take a while.
Can I pretend to perform a ritual with my heartstone to pretend like I'm recharging its capability while
Sure,
that's going down?
Roll a deception check
Okay.
if you wanna. I mean, I think that gets over everyone's passive wisdom.
Yeah, I hold the stone into the air and then I blow on it. Hoorah chaka, hoorah chaka.
It starts raining in the room.
All right, I think the heartstone is ready.
Gertruda's just in there brushing her hair right now.
You ready?
Almost. Just want to make sure I look nice.
Yeah, that's important.
Are we? It just dawned on me. Are we going back to Balaki to the manor and telling Irina and what's his face? We have you a new teen daughter. We just gave them kids. Now we're bringing them another one. He... Just gonna start at an orphanage here.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't hurry this up, she's gonna take the next 30 minutes to like get spiffy looking. So she's gonna start like putting on some makeup and doing her hair nice. She's gonna get an iron out of the closet and start ironing the dress. I'm just kidding.
She says she's almost ready every 5 minutes, but she's not almost ready.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be fantasy. It's hitting way too close to home now.
I'm waiting for Rugar just to re-enter the room. She didn't make it. She fell off a
Blood
balcony.
monster got her. I don't know what happened. Eventually, if you don't speed up this process or do anything during this process, she comes out looking very well done and excited to do something new.
We're all covered in shit, aren't we?
Yeah.
I've just been in the corner for the last 30 minutes, like licking myself. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna stand on the center of this table, elevate myself, take the high ground.
I
Alright,
will.
then.
I'm gonna weekend at Bernie's Van Richten, so he comes up and grabs a hold of Grim.
Everyone grab
You-
a hold.
He tosses arm over Grim's shoulder.
I'll grab Gertrude's hand and kind of like push it up against Grim.
Yeah, I'll make sure Richten's skin contact as well.
What are we doing?
I promise this isn't a weird thing that we do. Alright, hang tight. And I'll activate it once everybody's hands are there.
Like, just my finger be touching his nose.
Yeah, you can do that.
Teleport
Okay.
boop.
Everyone gets in contact with Grim. Grim speaks his little thing into the hearthstone, and just like last time, everything just goes white. And you feel weightless for a couple of seconds before your feet finally make purchase on the ground. And everything comes back into sight, and you are back in the mansion in Valaki. Let me, no, I can do this, yeah. Where'd it go?
Gratuita, right?
Gertruda.
Gertruda.
Believe you all pop in, kinda. Yeah, I think in the central room here. Gertruda's small now.
she's become a baby.
Yeah. Okay. So you all arrive in the central room in the mansion. Mission accomplished. Oh, I need to get Rickton in there too. I'll
I was
get him over there in a sec.
about to ask, I was like, did we leave him? Only conscious beings?
I do want to say, I'm pretty impressed by Strahd. If Strahd had, I assume, had something to do with taking Von Richten, by having the Vistani assassins kidnap him, bring him to his castle, and then storing him in a random crypt behind a dusty scythe, that's pretty good. That's like, where are you gonna put him? Oh, probably in some like prison cell or like torment him or chain him up in the. Nope. Let's just put him back behind this dusty scythe. So good.
Gertruda is looking around, just kind of amazed, like, oh, I've never seen this part of the castle before.
Yeah.
Well, what are we up to now? We're gonna do some shopping. Maybe go for a horse ride.
We need to talk to people first.
Oh, good. I like meeting new people.
I'm gonna go up to weird guy in the attic.
Okay. Gertruda's just following you around.
Fine.
Okay. You are walking up. You go to the familiar, nasty attic. Gertruda chimes in. Someone needs to do some sweeping up here for sure.
Yeah,
Is this Strahd's storage room?
sure.
Hmm. It's not very well kept. You go to the door. It is
Yeah,
closed.
I open it.
You open the door. You see the skeletal cats. Gertruda immediately. Oh! Well, those poor babies need to be fed.
Then feed them
Well, where's the cat food?
somewhere. Go find
Oh,
it.
okay. Where's the kitchen?
Downstairs.
Okay. She goes off to try to find some cat food. And now it's just you and these cats. You don't see Victor in here.
Fucking Vic. I'm gonna go look at his desk. What's he been working on?
There's more sketches of the teleportation circle. To you, just drawings. You don't know nothing about this type of magic. But it looks like you just keep trial and error, trying to figure out how to teleport out of this place.
Are there little dolls in the corner of Victor's room? I just noticed that. What are those?
Yeah, at first they looked like little children. When you first met them, they looked like little children just standing in the corner, and you're like, oh no, these are mannequins.
Oh, okay. That's creepy.
I'll head back down. I'll leave the door open.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing now that you are back?
I'll take Van Richten up and put him in one of the bedrooms.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get clean, cause we're gross.
And I'm going to make a sandwich in the kitchen.
All right. Grim, as you're making a sandwich in the kitchen, Gertruda comes in. Where's the cat food?
There. And I just point to a random cabinet.
She opens the cabinet and starts to rummage through it. Are you out? I don't see any in here.
We must be.
Well, we could pick some up today while we're shopping.
That sounds great. And I'm just making my sandwich at nighttime.
Oh, I'm famished. Can I have one, or is there any more bread?
I'll give you half.
Thank you. Mmm. What the rest of you doing?
So you like mayonnaise and egg sandwiches too, huh?
Is that what that is? It's interesting. I like trying new things.
Sounds pretty good.
You know what they say, YOLO, in the castle.
Glass of milk.
Okay.
Wash it all down.
Mmm.
Anybody else in the manor?
Trying to remember what time it is. Oh, let's see. You all traveled all the way to the tower. God, what all did you? How long were you out and about? Because the first thing in the morning is when you went to check on Von Richten and he was gone. Then you went straight to the camp, killed all them. Then you went, like, you just went straight through. So it's probably getting to be 4 or 5. There's nobody in the house right now. Not yet.
All right.
Where did we leave Lubosh's wagon?
I think, Rogar, you just left it at the front door and kept riding. So I think that's what you said.
Yeah. It should be right outside.
Should we start unloading this into the mansion?
I'm gonna go check on some stuff if you guys want to work on that.
I'll start carrying everything in.
You'll notice that somebody kind of they moved the wagon sort of in a little neater section, like maybe some guards or maybe what's his name? Ismark himself probably did that for you, but it is still there. And you all begin to load all these treasures inside the mansion. Rogar, what are you doing?
Go to the weird church thing first.
Okay.
I'm just kind of walking. Like, I'm taking my time. I got nothing else to do at the moment. Kind of like half-assed waving at people. Walking to the church.
Okay. You arrive at the church. It looks a lot better than the last time you spent any time there. They have patched up holes, got new doors. You do see, when you walk in, I assume you're going in?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you walk in where you would have normally seen like a bowl of holy water or something like that, you just see a couple of smaller pillars with little Tiamat figures on them, on each one, two of them. And all that's out the doors.
Cool.
But you see a handful of people in there. And one of the clergy members like, hello, Lord Rogar, what can I do for you?
Are any of you proficient healers?
We've got some use in healers' kits and things of that nature. Our clerical abilities are still pretty amateur.
Hmm.
What sort of healing do you require?
I need to fix somebody's brain.
Don't know if we have that sort of capability. We're mostly done for typical cuts and bruises.
Didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Mist
Just-
is casting daylight somewhere in the world.
Sorry about that.
Well, if you think of something, come to the manor.
I'll ask around. See if there's anyone in town with hidden skills that we're not aware of.
Alright. I'll leave.
All right.
Now I'm going to the weird training grounds. Those are beyond the bar, right?
Yes.
I'll stop in the little inn first, the taverny inn. Just kind of poke my head in. Actually, there's stupid raven people in here. I'll talk to them too.
While this is happening, you all get everything loaded into the mansion from the cart. Pretty easily enough. Anything else while you're at the mansion? Just kind of chilling, healing up a bit. Okay. Rogar, you stop in at the Blue Water Inn. You see the person that I forgot their name of. Get out of here.
It's alright, I forgot their name too. Hey, you.
That one. It's a damn name. I haven't been here in a while.
Who is it?
The woman, the wife. Anyway, she's there. Forget her name. I can't find it.
Hey, you.
Oh. Hi, Rogar. Been a little while. How are you?
Yeah. Any of your
You
people fix brains?
elaborate?
Mind control, brainwashing, sort of restoration, or
Oof.
break curse.
No, nothing like that. Unfortunately. Sorry. We could try to fly around and track down the mage.
Oh, yeah, that'd be helpful.
Maybe he's got something.
I don't even
Yeah,
know
we
where
don't-
that dude went.
We don't either. We've kind of just been trying to focus mainly on the lot of you, but you all jump around quite often these days.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you see him, let me know.
Okay. Will do. Anything else we can help you with?
I will take something to drink to go, please.
Absolutely. It just gives you a bottle of the dragon crush one.
Ooh, that's the good one. It's tasty, tasty. Yeah, I'll cork it and walk out.
Cool.
No, I'll head to
You're-
the training grounds because I assume
grounds.
that's where Ismark is.
Yep. You do see it seems like they're kind of wrapping up at this point. But he sees you, acknowledges you.
I'll just kind of like nod at him, but let him finish whatever he's doing.
Sure.
Observe whatever their training is going on.
It's like a one-on-one fight right now between a couple of young men. He's just sort of refereeing, more or less. They're working spears right now. So it kind of looks like an amateur version of the Hector versus Achilles in the movie Troy.
Hmm.
It's kind of what it's looking like right now.
Is it as good or is it shittily that fight?
It's shittily, that fight.
Oh,
It's in
cool.
between. It's not shittily, but it's like a step down. It's a little step down. Like every once in a while, they'll like accidentally hit each other's knuckles, and then that'll kind of be like, "Ow, dude, seriously!" So it kind of breaks the immersion.
Hmm.
But other than that, pretty close. You can still kill everybody here, but they
Well,
are a
yeah.
lot stronger than they used to be. You can tell that progress is being made every day.
Fucking nerds.
But yeah, pretty quiet day in Valaki, or early evening in Valaki at this moment. You can see the light from the beacon has illuminated the city just a little bit more. It seems a little bit more alive and hopeful, which I know Rogar cares about specifically.
I thought it was fine the way it was.
what else are we gonna do with the rest of this evening?
I mean, once Mark's done, I'm just gonna fill him in on everything. This dumb lady that we drug here with us.
I
You
figure.
found a young woman in the castle.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll make sure she's protected. See to her whenever I get done here. Irina might be along before me.
Have you seen her recently?
Irina, yeah, sure. I saw her today.
All right.
She
Good.
helps out with some of the shops in the square from time to time. Sometimes comes in and helps out with the training.
Yep. All right, I'm going back to the manor.
All right.
I guess while he was doing that, I could take Gertruda shopping, look for cat food.
Yeah. You could find a good bit of cat food.
I'm asked. I was like, "What are you getting this cat food for?"
But the cat's upstairs in the attic. They're so skinny.
Oh, they're supposed to be skinny.
Huh?
Like that's just how they don't eat.
I can tell they don't eat. They must eat.
Well, I mean, like they don't want to eat.
Well, I'm sure they just haven't found the good food. You have to train cats to eat. You have to train cats to do what needs to be done. They can't take care of themselves.
Just look down at myself, and then look back at her. Okay. Well, we'll get the best cat food. Get. I'll pay. I'm guessing you don't have any money.
No.
Alrighty, let's go get cat food.
All right. She's
Take
so
her.
excited.
Take her get cat food. I buy the nicest cat food we can find.
They'll give you specifically the nicest cat food for like 5 copper. Cut you a good discount.
Good. I only have 13,000 copper, so that works.
Yeah, you got to get rid of that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. All right. Anything else you want to shop for?
Oof. Well. Um. Is there a dress store around? Or like some shoes? Or perhaps like another I'm getting low on my eyeshadow. Or I haven't had I haven't had a good cup of wine in a long time. My mother my mother tried to make me not drink it. She tried to make me not do a lot of things, but I like it and I want some.
All right. Well, let's do this. Oh, I'm carrying a biggest bag of cat food, snacking on it. Well, how about we go back? We have a friend who stays with us in that part of our mansion, and she can show you the shops tomorrow, and I'll just give you some money, and you can have a shopping day.
A whole day.
Whole day.
I like it.
Without us, because we'll be busy. But my
Aw.
friend will take you.
Okay.
Take her back to the castle. With the cat food.
Question: did the shop owner think Mist was just buying that for herself?
Let's roll an insight check. There was a little smirk that they were trying to hide,
You know, see the smirk, like,
suggesting that you were just getting a big, like carrying around a bag of chimichangas like Fat Mac.
but this is not for, you know, just 5 copper. Here, just take it.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Get back, there's a little corner missing from the bag. Just like. Yeah, that's a good gift. That's great. So yeah, take her back. Whenever I see Irina, I will let her know, and I will give. Oh, I will give her Gertrude 200 gold to go shopping. And I'll be like, ask for the Roga discount.
My goodness, I can buy so much with this. I will have the best clothes.
And I will give her some wine if we have any.
Yeah, I'm sure that you can do that. When you finally get to the point where you introduce Gertrude to Irina, immediately there's a look of recognition in her face as she approaches. Gertrude. Oh, hi, Irina. You're the friend? How long have you been here? Where have you been? I went on a little trip. You know how protective my mother is. And I spent time in the fun castle, and now I guess I'm not in the castle anymore. I thought I was. They teleported me here to a new fun place.
So
She,
we met her in the castle. She's kind of brainwashed. Strahd said she was gonna take her on some adventures, but he just kept her in the castle. Um, how do you guys know each other? I'll start speaking more loudly again.
Gertrude, go ahead and get yourself another glass of wine. Okay. She leaves. Gertrude is from our village. She's the daughter of Mary. Mad Mary is what they would call her. And she'd been missing for a number of days. Nobody knew where she went, so that's good that you found her.
That crying lady.
Yes, the crying
Oh.
lady.
I think I ruined some siding off of her house at one point on accident.
Anyway, yeah, she was very, very protective of Gertruda and did not let her out of the house very often. It appears as though she ran away and got herself kidnapped by the devil.
Is that why that lady was crying all the time? Because her daughter ran away?
We assume so, yes.
I just thought it was haunted.
No. I don't think so.
So is Mad Mary dead, alive, crying?
She's alive.
Oh, okay.
Last we checked. Just inconsolable.
Well, tomorrow you have to take her shopping all day. I gave her 200 gold. Told her to ask for the Rogar discount. So just to let you know.
Okay.
You can take the kids also for a day of shopping as well, you know.
Oh, goodness. Yes, with 200 gold, I can do that.
Do you need more? Do you need more for the kids? Take them to Blinsky's, get some toys?
No. Those kids.
It's not
have been
Blinsky's.
spoiled. There's no fun, there's no Blinsky. We all know the saying.
All right. Okay. Well, try to find somebody to fix her mind. I think Rogar went to go talk to people today. Haven't seen him in a bit, so best of luck.
Thank you. You as well. You are doing more things than me.
Well, yeah, we're awesome. And I walk away. Well, look, we finished a mission from the very beginning of the campaign and didn't even know it.
Yep. Sort of. Well, Is there anything else you lot wish to do with the rest of the nights?
While all that stuff's going on, I'd like to sneak away to the stable and work on my secret project.
Okay.
I'll let everyone in the group know what happened today. Give them a little rundown. As we probably hear a few floors above us. I want chicken. I want. She's up there shaking a cat bag.
So Grim, you do that successfully. Gertruda tries to feed some dead cats. Ismark comes back. Also recognizes Gertruda, agrees to do what he can.
I wander the town for a little while, showing face for the evening.
All right.
Answer any questions, deal with any complaints, simple things that leader of a town does.
Nobody complains to you about anything to do with the town.
Good.
Guards all acknowledge you and nod. Pretty peaceful. Business seems to be booming. By the time you get around to like the square, everyone's kind of packing up, at that point. But you've made a good change here from how it was. You're not doing anything specific. It's pretty much all you get.
Yeah, kind of wandering, showing face, letting everybody know I'm not dead yet.
Nice. They all seem to appreciate your presence or pretend to appreciate your presence.
Good choice.
But you do that and eventually make your way back to the mansion. If there's no other conversations that any of you wish to have.
I'd like to tell Rogar at one point, oh, while you're gone, you should have like a party planning committee. Like,
No.
throw like, we call it the PPC.
No.
And we throw, like a quarterly party, really get people up, fighting festivals and stuff like that.
No.
If I start one, will you be mad?
No.
All right, that's all I needed to know.
Victor ever come back?
Oh.
Are you asking the DM?
I mean, I'm asking everybody, but I assume they would need to know from you if he ever came back.
Nobody ever witnessed Victor walking around the house.
I will go
What?
back upstairs and see if he's in his room. Is that door closed when I hit the top of the stairs?
Nope. All you see is Gertruda with a big bag of cat food and some bowls being like, eat. Eat it. You babies need to fatten up. Just a whole lot of that.
These cats even have skin? Or are they just legit skeleton cats?
They're just skeletons.
I will look around the manor for Grim, and assuming that I don't see him in there, I will just yell for him in the manor.
Cody, remind me, how long... I assume you have it written down. I don't remember. How long a day do you have to spend doing that?
I don't know that I ever got a time. I would say at least a minimum of an hour.
Yeah. I would say you'd probably be done at this point. I imagine you probably started working on that like after you ate your sandwich.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to do something else in between.
No, well, as soon as I was done, I'd return back to the manor.
Well, then I find him.
I'm in
Yes.
the kitchen.
Hey,
Hello.
go look at Victor's shit up there. Not in his room. Not come back yet.
That is strange. Victor never leaves.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought the same thing. He's got a bunch of drawings and shit on his desk. If you want to look at it.
Okay. I will race on up there.
You enter to see Gertruda trying to feed a bunch of skeleton cats.
Oh, okay. I just ignore her as best I can and look around for any notes or evidence of
Roll an
Victor's
investigation
weapon.
check.
Hey, I'm not half bad at those. I'm bad at those, apparently.
um, I'll say with advantage in 13 is enough, since you kind of have already, looked through his things before, and he's been very open with you. You can definitely tell if something is new. You go through his stacks of notes and papers, and you see more drawings of teleportation circles, some scribbled out, some crumpled up and thrown. Uh, but there is one that is in the center of the desk. He has a couple of paperweights on so it doesn't roll away. And it looks neater. Not scribbled out, not crumpled up. You look over at the teleportation circle on the ground. Make an Arcana check.
Huh?
Take a look. You grab the piece of paper and you compare it, and it matches perfectly. You can't be sure. But maybe he tried it. And maybe it worked.
No sign of blood.
There's no sign of blood.
Is there enough notes there about the circle on how to operate it or activate it?
It's kind of written out like what's necessary.
A command
To do
word
it?
of some sort?
Components, command words, things of that nature, yeah.
Can I attempt to send a cat through it?
Okay. You grab one of the bony cats.
Hey there, be a nice kitty. And then I
Yeah.
just use the instructions and try to recreate. Hopefully this thing does not explode in front of my face.
You see on the ground this, well, on the table actually, there's also like this magical chalk that you know that you need.
Yeah.
And you kind of just retrace some of the spots that are disconnected. You also notice around the circle, kind of like, there's a wide berth of like nothing, because this place has got like papers and stuff scattered all over the place. It kind of looks like stuff has been pushed back away from the circle, as if something, like if you were to hit a desk filled with papers really hard and how they would
Yeah.
scatter around. It's kind of what it looks
Okay.
like. But you put the cat on there, you do what you need to do. It's 50 gold pieces to activate a teleportation circle.
Okay.
So you know that you'd have to sacrifice that.
That's fine.
You do everything you need to do. You mutter the enchantment, and you just see a. You feel this burst of air shoot from the teleportation circle, scatter some papers around, startle the rest of the cats and Gertruda a little bit, and you just see like a flash of white, kind of like whenever you use a Hearthstone.
Okay, that's a good sign.
And as the dust settles, you do not see the cat.
Hmm. This circle, is it only large enough for one being at a time, or could our entire party fit within it?
Your entire party could fit. You'd
Okay.
be huddled, but it's like about 10 feet
Okay.
around.
Oh my goodness. Hopefully I did not send that cat inside a volcano or something. I'm gonna run back down to Rogar and tell him the news. Rogar, I figured out what happened to Victor.
Yeah.
He has teleported himself somewhere. He managed to do it. I don't know if he was successful in getting out of here, but his teleportation circle, it works.
Okay.
Also, it could send you straight to hell. I don't know. I don't know where it goes, but it goes somewhere that is not here.
Does your Hearthstone thingamajig work through different planes of existence?
No, I don't know. I assume we are in a different plane than the one we are from, so I know it works through this plane. I
Yeah. But
think that,
we were trying to get him to figure out how to get out of this plane, right?
yeah, so what you're inferring is that we might be able to use the Hearthstone to come back here, as
Yeah.
long as we stay within this plane. Let me look through my notes and see. Don't know if it has any details about that.
It doesn't
Well,
say
while he's
on where
flipping
I'm looking.
pages, and the DM is flipping pages to figure out if it works that way, I'm gonna call everybody else into the kitchen, where I'm assuming I'm still sitting. Team meeting. Assemble.
Oh, I'll also say, Grim, using that Hearthstone was 250 gold pieces.
Ooh,
I don't know if you've got that written down.
I do not.
Sorry, let me just copy and paste in the chat what I'm looking at so you can. Let me see. I thought I put it in your character
I mean,
sheet.
I'll let you, you can make a ruling on however you want to do it. I'm just gonna have a chat with the group, because it might, be irrelevant here in a minute. Jason, Mist, come to the kitchen. Are you here?
Yeah, we'll make our way to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Alright.
There you go, Cody. In the chat, that's the specifications for the Hearthstone from where I'm getting it from.
So, Victor may have found a way out.
Oh, like, so why he wasn't here?
Maybe. I mean, we don't know for sure. Now, I don't want all of us to go through it in the case that we can't get back. I don't want to leave. I have unfinished business. Do any of the three of you want to leave Barovia?
I mean, not in a rush. Like you said, we now have things we need to finish here. I want to see that through. But if we know this teleportation works, we can offer an escape point for other people who want to leave effective immediately.
Yeah. I'm asking mainly because, like, to test it, one of us would have to go through, probably take the Hearthstone, and the Hearthstone might not bring you back here. So you might just be permanently out. But we do need to know if it works.
What if we find a Vistani, because they know how to get in here, we kidnap them, and we force them to go with us, so that they can bring us back here?
But we already killed all the bad Vistanis. Now there's just the neutral Vistanis.
Right, so we find Madame Ava, and we ask her for a volunteer.
I just don't trust them. I trust the people at this table come back if it's possible, but I don't trust anybody else to willingly return to Baroque.
I mean, just to make sure, DM, this plane or whatever world we're in, there were people who originally lived here. Like, not everybody has been taken.
Most of the people have been born and raised here.
Okay.
From what
Do we-
you gather, like any other adventurer that you haven't really come across anyone that's not from here, save for Jason's, orphans.
Got it. And
And,
anyone else?
Thinking
Rickton, right? Rickton's not from here.
Rickton,
Okay.
but he came here voluntarily.
We've heard a lot of stories of other adventurers being brought here, but just preyed upon.
I mean, maybe this place is part of from where we're from already. It just has a big fog around it.
I mean, sure, that's a big assumption. We're just kind of guessing at this point.
Well, I never really planned on leaving. I planned on either stopping Strahd or dying trying until I can make sure my orphans are safe. If you need me to teleport through it, I will. Just make sure the kids are taken care of afterwards.
I mean, yeah, I don't have people trying to find me, so I mean, I have one big guy trying to find me, but not like authorities.
Can anybody use your Hearthstone?
That's a good question. I mean, I've given it to Miston certain times as an emergency, but she's never had to test it. See if it works.
How long does it take to use?
Well, we'll have to rest for the night. It won't work again until tomorrow, but
And you'll have to do your weird ritual before we can use it.
recharge it. Yes, yes.
Is that what you do out in the shed all the time?
Ah, yes. A lot of my stuff needs recharging.
After it's recharged, how long does it take to use?
It is an action, so
Okay, quickly.
yeah. Grim would just have to teach you the command phrases or whatever, and it's 250 gold pieces to activate.
Look,
No.
I don't want to leave here. I gotta find my Gran, but the thing is, my Gran, she is far more powerful than anyone that I know, so she's probably fine. I'll go with Jason to make it easier. we'll find our way back. And you know what? Jason, he is friends with the Ravens. Maybe we find some Ravens, we'll send word.
I was also going to say that if we just need somebody to test it, I can also take the most punishment from anybody, so if it does take you somewhere bad, I probably have a better chance of making it out of that.
I mean, if you're all gone though, then we really don't stand a chance against Strahd. You're kind of the meat and potatoes of the group.
That is true. Why don't we all go? You know, we have that game. Who has the best crypt door? Why don't we do one where it's a team effort?
I'll
What's on
teleport
the
into a
other
different
side of the
plane.
door?
The problem with that is, if we all get teleported into a volcano, then we're all dead.
That is true, but we did it together.
No.
Plus, what if one of us teleports underneath the other one and you can use that person as a bridge? Maybe one of us survives. Don't know.
Sleep on it. I mean, honestly, we can ask on Richten when he wakes up. Found his way in here before, and he's kind of useless compared to the rest of us.
I'll continue reading through Victor's notes till I pass out and see if I can uncover any more information on this.
Alright, we'll discuss in the morning. And we all put our hands in the middle, and we break. Go team! And then we, do the rest of the evening.
Okay.
Is Gertrude still trying to feed the cats when we're going to bed?
She gives up after a while.
I'd like to think she's actually feeding them, but it just falls out their stomach, and she just keeps feeding them again and again.
Kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean.
That probably does happen.
How do you feel about dogs, Gertrude?
Love dogs.
Alright, why don't you go hang out with the dogs? And I'll go in there to make sure the mastiffs don't rip her face off.
Yeah, they seem very hostile at first. But if you tell them to calm down and get them used to her.
Yeah, I usually sleep in that office anyways, so.
Yep. They will eventually warm up to her. And it's fine.
Wake up, and she's dead.
I'd like to wander in and grab a book off the shelf as I'm like reading through Victor's notes. Ah, yes, volcanoes are often formed on ley lines. Just walk out.
Guy in his ley lines.
Ley lines, those are the real big bads.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are going to kill Strahd, and then all of a sudden the ley lines are just going to start giving off necromantic magic, and you're all going to die. Sorry, spoilers.
He's a good guy the whole time.
He just built this castle on a ley line.
Trying to save us from the ley lines.
Yeah, that's the whole fog was to contain the ley lines. We
Yep.
undo it, unleash it, the ley lines on the world.
Okay, so you all eventually go to your separate places to rest. If there's nothing else, you complete a long rest. You wake up the following morning, fully healed, spell slots returned, all that good stuff. have a new day.
Reconvene in the kitchen. Mr. Rickton up and about.
He is not.
Fucking. Go in there. How's he looking?
He is looking better. Still looking weak. But more color has returned to him, looks like. Whatever happened to him left him very, very drained and exhausted.
You like conscious to where he can talk, or if I push him around a little bit, does he wake up? Still.
Mm-hmm. If you try to wake him up, he will wake up.
Yep.
Poke him, he'll. Where am I?
You're at our manor.
How long have I been out?
I don't know. What's wrong with you? What do you need?
I think I just need more rest. The fucker bit my neck and drained me of blood. Threw me in a crypt. Without food. But wouldn't let me sleep either. Woke up every hour.
We don't really have time for that.
I'm sorry. What do you need from me?
Can you fix brainwashing or mind control? That in your wheelhouse.
See if he's got what it takes.
Fucking better, he doesn't do anything else.
Brain
have-
control.
I have his ring. Don't let me forget to give that back to him.
What sort of effect are you talking about? Exactly.
Along with you, we found a younger woman. Strahd's castle. She seems to be under some sort of spell. That, or she's really dumb.
Yes, I could attempt something.
Alright,
Starts to get up slowly.
just go back to sleep. It's not a rush.
Okay. Gets back into bed.
Alright, we come down to the kitchen with everybody else. That dude's still pretty much useless. One of us will have to try it out.
Well. Grim, how does the hot stone work exactly?
Well, you say the command word and hold it up like this, and just gotta envision where you want to go, which is here in the manor, in that room over there.
Do we have to learn how to recharge it like you did yesterday?
Oh
were-
no, I'll take care of that right now. Hooga shaka, oh! It's good to go.
Sounded mildly racist, but yeah, whatever.
I didn't create it. I don't know what race created this thing.
Alright, well, I'll take it. than me.
All right. Best of luck to you. Is there anything you want to give us as a memento? Pass along to your followers or family?
About Roga, I think you're the one of us that needs to stay. If everyone is unsure, I'll do it.
I mean, I also think that I have the more likelihood of getting back here.
But what if, okay, let's establish some rules here. Let us say you go through and you don't return. Are we to presume that you died, or should we wait a certain amount of time and then follow after? What if the Heartstone doesn't work and it takes you somewhere and you're trapped and we don't know to come rescue you?
I mean, I guess I'll have to figure that out.
Should we establish a timeline, like wait an hour? Or we to just wait for your return, and if you don't return in a day, we go on with our lives? Or how does this work? I don't want to be waiting here forever, you see, then we just become victors. We don't want to be victors.
Yeah, I think more than 24 hours. Maybe like 3 days. Let people adventure, travel, fight crap.
3 days and then we move on?
I mean, you don't move on, but you have to
Well,
just keep.
we'll always keep you in our minds and hearts, and we'll keep an eye out if we ever come across you. But we go on our way, live our lives, right? Is that fine? Is that a good enough time?
Please take me with you.
All three of us hop on and leave Grim.
I would just wait a couple hours. If I'm not back, then the Hearthstone didn't work.
I will give him my last potion of healing. Do you have a potion of invincibility as well?
No.
I'll give him those two.
I think
What?
it's invulnerability.
Invulnerability.
I'll give him my greater healing potion as well.
That's more than enough. I can heal very well.
Would you like a sip of holy water for the road?
Have half a jug of holy water.
A swig of wine? You may never taste wine again.
I doubt that.
Alright, well, best of luck to you.
Wait, do you want the helm? The helm does like lots of spells.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I will need 50 gold from you. That's what it takes to make this thing work.
Yeah, I'll pay you back when I get back.
Sounds great.
Good luck.
Yeah. Don't die. If you see a glowy sword, do follow it. Did a good job last time. Do it again.
Yeah, get on with it.
So you all go upstairs, go into Victor's room. Victor is still not there. Rogar, you get onto the teleportation circle, turn and look at the rest of your party. Grim,
To clarify, he told us the command word of the Hearthstone. I know this now.
You now know how to use the Hearthstone.
Okay, just making sure we clear that up before I go in there.
And this
Grim,
is where...
did you tell him exactly what needs to be done?
Possibly. Potentially.
Do you believe that you did? Just making sure Grim's not trying to pull one over on Rogar right now.
To the best of my knowledge, minus the how to recharge it, I did that. He doesn't know how to do the recharge, but it should function.
So, yeah. So now, Grim, do you use the spell to send Rogar through the teleportation circle.
I do. I follow it to the T and I wave at him as it goes away.
You all see a white light similar to when you use the Hearthstone shoot from the bottom of this teleportation circle, and you get blasted with cold air. The dust settles and Rogar is gone. Rogar, you see white. You go light. About 5 seconds of this, your feet make purchase. The white goes away, and you're in a very, very dark room. You see black marble steps behind you. You're in a dark tomb that has a vaulted ceiling 30 feet overhead. The essence of evil permeates the very air. The smell of freshly turned earth is here. Settled into the dirt on the floor is a shining black coffin of finely waxed wood. The coffin's fittings are of brilliant brass, and the lid is closed. South of the coffin are 3 gloomy alcoves. An iron lever protrudes from the north wall east of the tomb's entrance. Behind you is just a big, what seems to be a very heavy stone door. And on the ground next to you is Victor, ripped to shreds, dead. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Is there a skeleton cat there?
What?
Is there a skeleton cat there? Just a pile of bones.
You see a little pile of bones. We'll pick up from there here in like 10 minutes or so. So, like, subscribe, get a coffee, go to the bathroom, get a snack, and we'll see where Rogar is and how this plays out when we get back.
Yeah.
And we're back on.
Hey, everybody. We're back. Rogar,
Yeah.
with the help of Grim, teleported, used the teleportation circle that Grim deduced is now functional. At least not lethal. Probably. Maybe. And it seemed to work. Everyone watched Rogar disappear, and now Rogar is alone in a dark tomb, a dark, dank tomb, with the corpse of Victor kind of not right next to your feet, but by the coffin itself. In a little pile of bones that may or may not have been a skeletal cat at one point.
Seeing that, I will divine sense.
Okay. You definitely. What all do you get with that? Fae Fiend, undead stuff. Don't think this place has been desecrated. So this damn music, it keeps stopping. We need that ambiance, nerd. Yeah. I don't think you get any desecration, but you get a sense that there are 3. Oh, let me show you. Let me reveal this area. Okay, I got you on the map. You are way down here. Bottom of the map. You get from the east, near the east wall, under the earth, you feel 3 undead presences.
Okay. With that, before I start getting to levers and doing shit, I will cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself.
Cool.
I will ready up with my shield and the Mace of Terror.
All right.
Alright, so I do all that. We got Dead Boy on the ground. I would reach down and put 1 lay on hands into him, see if it does anything. I'm assuming he's very dead.
He is very dead.
Yep.
I'd say if you don't even want to waste it, you could deduce that just by looking at him and knowing that he's been gone overnight.
Alright. And you said there was a lever. I'm assuming that's on this wall?
The lever is... Where is that lever? There's an iron lever protrudes from the north wall east of the tomb's entrance, yes. And it is currently down. The lever is down.
Okay. That it is very dark in here.
Yes, if you've got dark vision, you can see dimly.
Dark vision.
Oh, you don't have dark vision. Oh.
I do have candles and a tinderbox, though.
We'll say that you did that, then saw Victor. There you go.
Okay, so I got a light here. Coffin. Dead Boy is off to the side. I'll walk up to the gate, I guess, like these stairs to my north. I'll walk that way first.
Okay.
if the bars are down or whatnot.
It is closed.
Okay. Looking out, do I recognize the area?
Yeah, that's the crypt where you found Von Richten.
Okay.
You can easily tell.
Okie dokie. Walk back in. I would cross and check this wall. And I would go on the left side away from the senses of undead presence on that side.
Okay. Paying no mind to the coffin, you circle around it and go to this wall.
Check these little nooks.
Okay. They just look like empty alcoves.
If they are empty, I will go to the coffin. I'm gonna flip that thing open.
Okay. The very moment that your hands touch that coffin, you hear the earth shuffle from where you know those undead boys to be, and out of the ground, you see 3 female-looking figures crawl out of the earth and hiss at you. They are clearly vampires. And it's going to be initiative time.
Oh, you guys don't even want to talk, alright.
Show you a handout. The 3 women are who you see. This man in purple, that was the man you saw in that room the last time, like 2 times ago you were in this castle. The weird one that was
Okay.
just sitting by himself.
Yeah.
But then these other 3 women are the ones that are crawling out of the ground right now, trying to eat you.
Sweet beans.
Ooh, that's a roll.
Dang, I got a positive initiative now.
It's over. All right, let's get these ladies.
Guess I'd be here. Good, waste those crits.
Okay. You get your hands on the coffin. These women come bursting out of the earth, and one of them, with unnatural speed, runs straight to you, fangs and claws out,
Mm-hmm.
and goes for 1 claw attack. 14. And another claw attack. You got divine. You've got things, so they get disadvantage, right?
Correct. Oh,
Cool. 20 to hit. Sure. You dodge out of the way, block the second one. No damage. It is now your turn.
I'm going to rear back and use Conquering Presence and unleash a
Okay.
roar in their direction. If they are able to be frightened, they must make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. They are not immune to the feared. So here we go. 3 wisdom saves.
God, that was a gamble. I'm glad that paid off.
3, 6, 9. Give me a 9. You son of a bitch. 15.
Oh. They're all feared.
Oh. I can't believe it didn't give me a 9. Now I'm pissed. 3, 6, 9. Damn, you're fine. Rocket League, talking to me one more time. Get low. These vampires are afraid. From the window to the wall. These bitches are scared. Alright, they're scared. Sorry, I got carried away there.
I'm gonna kind of
What do
lower
now?
the shield a little bit and walk around to this point, so I'm within 10 feet of all of them. Now they can't move.
Okay. Nice.
I'm gonna be like, so do y'all really want to do this? And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
And at the start of their turns, they're gonna take damage because of Aura of Conquest.
Alright. How
Which
much?
is half paladin level, so 3 psychic damage.
Ooh, nasty. This one here kind of screams in pain as she takes a little bit of psychic damage. So she can't move at all, right?
Nope.
Okay.
And this is the one they get wisdom saves at the end of their turn.
Okay.
The other one is where they don't.
Gotcha. Yeah, she's just gonna kind of cower and try to make her wisdom save. $15.
Nope.
Does not work. Alright. Now it's this one. 3 psychic damage at the top of her turn. And same thing, these the hunger in their eyes is very strong. They really don't want to not do this. Wisdom save. 17.
17 makes it.
Alright, this one is no longer scared. But the other 2 are. And it's her turn. Now we're back up to the top, and it's the first one again. Same thing with her. 3 damage. And try to do a wisdom save. 15 fails. This one's still scared. It's your turn.
I go, alright then. I'm gonna put the Mace of Terror up. And then I'm gonna grab the big battle axe off my shoulder with one hand. And then kind of just walk up and swing it at the one that is not feared.
Okay. Do they get opportunity attacks when they are scared?
Probably?
I didn't know if yours, like, specifically...
Yeah. They do.
Because I think they just have to roll at disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she's gonna try to swipe at you. With her claws. 19.
Oh.
You feel some fingernails just bounce off your armor as you approach the one that is no longer frightened of you. Continue.
12.
Do not think that hits. That does not. This one's very fast. Dodges out of the way of your battle axe. And again,
14.
these creatures are quick. That one just misses. That one got really close. You're going for the neck, and she just kind of went right underneath it.
That's my turn.
Anything else? Okay. 3 more well, interesting. So it takes a 3 damage, but it also regenerates because it didn't take any radiant damage, so it's actually back to full health. Otherwise, it
Okay.
would have taken damage. Yeah, cool. It's gonna try its wisdom save again. Nope, not with the 2. But we got the one that's not scared. She's gonna attack you. Dirty 20.
Nope.
Nope. 22.
Nope.
Dang.
Is your AC?
24.
Stupid.
So dumb.
Come on,
So,
I
yeah,
just want to see what you
these
guys
are-
can do.
These are solid strikes, but you are too hardy. And they just keep bouncing off of your armor and tough dragonborn skin. That ends her turn. She also regenerates from her psychic damage. Back up to this other one. Takes 3, gains 10, full health. This is going to be a long fight.
I'm not gonna stay and
Maybe.
fight them forever.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't.
I'm just testing what
If they
these
could hit you-
bitches can do.
I mean, if they could hit you, it might be dangerous, but this is a good match here. All right, end of return wisdom save. Nope, that don't look like a double. Nope. Your turn now.
Same thing. 2 swings.
That one just hits.
Throw a level 1 Divine Smite onto this.
Cool. Ooh yeah.
Plus an extra D8 since it's undead. 3. 28 points of damage.
Pretty good hit.
And the second attack.
Yep.
No radiant on that, just 16.
Okay. Ooh. All right. You come in with the first attack and slice her just like collarbone to hip, and the burst of radiant energy enters her body, and like a little bit of like smoke and blood pours out of her mouth as this happens. Then you come back around and get her again, and kind of lodges in her ribs, and she coughs up more blood. Pull it out. A chunk of skin comes off of her side, and she's looking pretty bad.
Can I bonus action put some holy water on this axe? Or is that an action?
I'd say that could be a bonus.
Alright.
You're just splashing it on there. It's not like you're taking the time to really like consume like a potion.
No. We'll do that. Kind of like dip
allow
my
that.
hand in my like water skin of holy water and just like wipe the blade and look at her. So, how's this going for
Yeah.
you? And then the shield goes back up.
Okay,
My turn.
cool. Making sure they don't have any weird no, they get no like advantage on fear or anything like that, so very good. She's just gonna try to save. She'll take the 3 but regenerate, so at this point the fear damage isn't really doing anything. Wisdom save. That doesn't look like a good number. There's my 9. Oh, still scared. Now the one that's not scared. She's gonna try to hit you again.
Let's go.
At disadvantage. 16. 16 doesn't hit you. 19 does not, or 12 does not hit you. She's looking real mad and disappointed.
Just kind of got like a weird, evil half smile staring at her, like.
Yeah. After missing you these 2 times, she's going to look a little bit more worried. And she's going to attempt to run. So you will get an opportunity attack, but you see her turn around and run and climb up the wall like Jason does. But go ahead and take your opportunity attack.
Alright.
That hits.
I'm gonna Divine Smite this one too, at a 2nd level,
Okay.
because it does not require anything. It just happens. So there would be 2 extra D8 on this damage.
An extra what?
Extra 2d8 because of the upcast.
Okay.
So 14 radiant damage, 11 slashing, so 25 points of damage.
Hold on. How much? What was that? The radiant is 14.
14 radiant, 11 slashing.
And then an extra 9.
The 9 is in the radiant.
Gotcha.
That's the
what I was
upcast and
confused
undead of Divine Smite.
about. Gotcha. Okay. So cool. You get her straight in the back and between the shoulder blades as she goes to run, and the radiant energy bursts into her back as she screams out in pain. But she is still alive, and she does manage to climb roughly 20 feet up the wall. And that ends her turn.
Oh, there was holy water on that opportunity attack.
Ooh, yeah, there was. What is that? I forgot. Do you have it written down?
Let me see if I do. I do not.
Alright, I'm looking it up right now. That is an extra 2d6.
Another 11 holy water damage.
Ooh, so close. She looks stupid hurt. You thought you were gonna chop her right in half, but you just weren't quite close enough to do it.
That's fine.
Okay. Alright. This other one's just gonna try to save from being frightened. 16. Oh my
That does
God.
it.
It
That's,
does?
That's the DC.
Man, we got one. Okay. That's her action. She's just gonna run up on you.
Well, it's at the end of the turn. They save from it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, never mind.
But it
I
also
was thinking
should
action.
be the one right next to me, right? Because she's... Oh, no. Yeah. That was an opportunity attack from me.
Yes.
I thought it was my turn.
That's that. Now it is back to you. You got a scared one, you got one that's not a scared, and you got one that's a little bit out of your reach at the moment.
How far is the one out of my reach?
She is 10 feet. She went 10 feet ahead of you and 20 feet up on the wall.
Hmm.
I don't know. If you got anything that can hit her unless you throw something at her.
I do not have anything throwable. I just have a reach weapon, that's why I was curious, but that wouldn't reach that spot. I'm gonna, since the other one, shrug it off and kind of like look back over my shoulder. Oh, so it's your turn now. And just walk over. And with one hand in the big battle axe, just like drag across the ground and swing up at her. The other one can have an opportunity attack. If he wants to try.
We will try.
I might change what I do if she hits.
Eight.
Oh.
You don't even feel an attempt.
Here comes the battle axe.
Here comes the boom, ready or not. That one just misses.
Just miss it.
She has been so angry and afraid. She is fast now. Not fast enough, though. You got her with that second one.
Those slots I got. Yeah. Go Divine Smite on this, too.
Cool.
Lots of ones. 9 Radiant, 11 Slashing.
And that extra one was just for undead, right?
Yep.
20 altogether. Cool. She didn't like that. See the radiant kind of do extra burn damage as you miss with the first one and kind of you get her like right in the hip. And it just kind of lodges in there for a moment as you see the radiant energy explode into her. And she's yeah. Looks like she's about to go for some more claws on her next turn.
All right.
Anything else?
Oh.
Okay. This one down here is going to try to be non-afraid again. 11. Nope. Still scared. And this one took radiant damage, so it can't heal. But she's going to attempt to come back down in a flanking position. Try to help her out. Now that she sees it, another one is able to fight. Maybe she thinks she can do something here. So straight roll. 17.
Oh.
One more time. 16. Shit.
I am a fortress.
You are. She's very hurt. She does not want to try to run. She is going to stay there. Back to the top. It's the other lady's turn, so she's going to have 2 attacks that use straight rolls.
All right.
Well. $23. Still not.
Oh.
Dang. You are... all these sharpened nails are just sliding off of your heavy armor. Or you're just dodging them. Just bobbing and weaving. Unaffected. But that ends her turn. And that is now to you.
As that one's attacking, I'm gonna like bring the shield up to hit the claws, but the axe is coming behind it like I'm attacking her. But I'm just gonna like whip around and smash it on the one behind me.
The one that's almost dead?
Yep.
Cool.
Try and catch her off guard. Hehehe.
You definitely catch her off guard.
Divine Smite level 2.
Probably not even necessary.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure of that. Radiant damage rolls have been bad. Better.
Yep.
10 radiant, 12
You,
slashing.
You do all this and you fake her out and you get her right here and down, like in the exact same wound that you started with, but you just kind of cut deeper and it cuts her diagonally in half across the torso as the radiant goes into her body as she falls and burns to ash.
And after like hitting the ground, I'm just gonna like flip my hand position on the axe and then bring it back around to the other side on the lady next to me.
Cool. Yep, that hits.
Just a normal attack.
Okay.
No radiant on that. 14 slashing.
Okay.
Man, y'all kind of came out of the ground like a bunch of badasses, huh? It's embarrassing for you.
Is there any undead stuff to that, or is that only when you do smite?
Only when I smite, I get extra dice.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Then I'll
Okay.
I'll take the shield and kind of like stash it on my back, and have the Hearthstone in my other hand, like pull that out. Come on, I'll give you a free shot. What you got? That's my turn.
All right. This one at the end of her turn is going to try to save again. Does not. And then it's back to the one. She's going to try to take that free shot. You still got your protection magic on, so it's still going to be a disadvantage.
Oh.
You can see in her eyes like this rage and also this sadness seeing you destroy her other bride buddy. She's just swinging blindly and wildly and just like a rabid animal at this point. There's no technique. It is so easy to just dodge her flailing. And it's now your turn.
I'm very tempted just to kill this lady.
She does also heal up a bit because you did not do any radiant damage to her.
Yeah, it's fun. Nah, I think I've proven my point. I just kind of like get really close into her face, like while the claws are bared down on my armor. You might want to train up. I'm gonna come back, and I'm going to ruin you. Then I say the command word. Egg sandwiches.
Okay.
Then I Hearthstone back.
Okay. You do this and you Hearthstone back. The rest of you, what have you been doing for the last 5 minutes?
Waiting in the room we normally appear in with the
Yeah.
Hearthstone.
Go down to the study.
Okay.
I feel like we're arguing with Graham at this point, like, of how long we should wait. Like 3 hours versus 3 days.
You're all in here.
I'd have a bottle of
Oh, there you go.
I'll have a bottle of wine waiting for Rogar when he comes back.
Cool. So you're all just kind of arguing, well, how long do we wait? What do we do? And at that moment... Go ahead.
I'm just saying, Graham, my gift from you if I die before you is do not speak at my funeral. Just don't. Don't. It's not going to be heartwarming, and you'll probably think I'm dead within 10 minutes, so when I'm not dead.
I just pull out my dagger as she's saying this. You know, with Rogar gone and likely dead, that probably means the end of our blood pact, and...
I start drinking the bottle of wine.
And at that moment, you hear a weird, what's the... I don't know. Whistling winds. You hear whistling winds for a brief moment and a flash of white as Rogar returns, small. And attached to him is a vampire woman because she was touching him when he spoke the command word.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you were able to save someone, I see.
I'm just gonna
So
laugh and be like,
Yeah. This is weird now. How does this work?
I imagine me and her have the same initiative and they'll just roll into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just trying to delete one. How do I delete you? Oh, there, yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, so if the rest of you want to go and roll initiative. Yep. I was like, oh, he said that the claws are still in him. She's coming too. Cool.
Gertrudia is not in here, is she?
No, she's probably playing with the cats or in the kitchen. Actually, she's probably out shopping with Irina right now.
I'll roll initiative so you can add me to the turn order if you want to put me at a 20, I think is what I was at.
Oh, do you not see it on your...
No.
I still see it on mine.
I think it's because, like, on the different pages, it'll save the turn order on that page.
Gotcha.
I think that was the first time we heard Rogar actually laugh, too, which is even more terrifying than the vampire lady coming here.
Yeah, this is the first time I've actually been, you know, ecstatic.
I crit on her initiative. I crit on her initiative twice. That's stupid.
Yeah, you burn those crits.
I mean, I am. So we'll keep the order. Yeah, these is gone. Hope I deleted the right one. So that was your turn, technically. Yeah. So now it's gonna be Grimm's turn. You pull out the knife like, oh, with Rogar gone, blah blah blah, and this shit happens, and you're just like, oh, there's a vampire woman right in front of you, with their claws, like with her hands attached to Rogar's neck, ish. Shoulders.
Like the big side metal pieces, they're just like latched onto it.
So she's latched on. He's laughing. I feel like I would be confused by this. I don't know if like he's happy about this or like are we in combat? So I think I would just hold my turn until I see harm being done.
Okay. You're sitting there with your dagger like, oh, huh? I'm just gonna ready yourself.
I laugh too, because
This is funny, yeah.
Alright, that's your turn. Jason?
Fuck, everybody's just laughing. I guess I'll hold my actions for my Radiant Sunbolt until I see Rogar show any kind of violence towards this vampire.
Notice Tasha's hideous laughter.
You're just like, shit! Okay, that's your turn. Missed.
I'll just hold my action as well. Have my dagger straight. I'm like, why are we laughing?
Awesome. That happens.
Catches us so off guard when you laugh.
It's like when Batman laughs.
We're all feared from Rogar's laugh.
The scariest thing I can do is just laugh for the first time in a campaign.
Show joy.
I don't know. You could be secret lovers and you were enjoying a nice dance before you teleported back.
Rogar finally found happiness.
Guys are really pushing a lot of relationships on the evil paladin this campaign.
You're like Homelander and his lady, you know? They just have real rough foreplay.
I don't think Rogar's that bad. Okay. So now, there's this look on the vampire's face of, where the fuck am I? And then she sees smaller people. Cool. She's gonna go after the smaller people. Everyone that's holding their actions will notice that she's about to go after smaller people. So you may take those actions now.
Are you sure that she doesn't just start laughing as well?
She looks even more upset. But bloodthirsty. So yeah, all you do what you want to do.
Alright, I'll just go down the line, I guess.
Sorry, I jumped again.
Right. You're good.
You're good.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Oh yeah, I guess we could have done initiative before. It don't matter. All right. 8 misses. That's Jason's turn. Grim, go ahead. We'll do the rest in order.
Okay. Bada boop.
20 hits, and that's 8 piercing damage. Very good. Is that it for
Okay.
you?
I'll do one more. Bada boop.
Nice. And missed.
That was, oh yeah. Okay. I will use Inside Fighter to give me sneak attack.
Roll next year, you get sneak
You'll
attack.
get,
Oh yeah, I
you'll
do.
get
I
sneak
do.
attack anyway.
Oh.
You miss with that one. She gets hit with this sunbeam and cries out in pain, and then she gets quickly stabbed twice. Looks at you and just backs away slightly as the sword goes for her throat,
Oh.
but it misses. Yeah, I think that's it for held actions. She took some damage there. She looks hurt, but yeah, she's going for the 2 smaller ones. So 1 claw to you, Grim.
Okay.
Get this other. I don't need these character sheets anymore. Oh great, now I crit. Dumb.
Oh yeah, that is definitely a hit. But I might do something here. Let's see here. 5. That's
Actually,
9.
that would be a disadvantage for her because he's within 30 feet of the icon. He has protection from good and evil.
Oh. Oh.
That's within 30 feet of your little deal?
Yeah, the icon of Ravenloft.
That's what that means?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So 10.
The miss.
Awesome. Good looking out. And the other one is going to miss. She's just blindly swinging. No. That's her turn. She's very angry. Rogar, you teleport her back and you're just laughing, and what do you want to do?
I am going to drop the battle axe and go ahead and just whip that greatsword out and bring it down.
Cool. Shh. You will have advantage on this one, yep. Yeah.
24 slashing.
That hurts.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Let's throw a divine smite onto that. Let's party.
Oh, completely unnecessary. With
33.
the first one, yeah, you bring down with the first hit and just slice all the way down her spine, opening up a giant wound that a bunch of blood spills out of. And then you just go up. One down, one up in the exact same spot, and cut her straight down the middle. And the radiant energy takes hold, and you just see this beam of light go straight up in the center of her body, and then just like burn her away to ash as she falls in 2 places on the ground dead.
Gods, that was embarrassing.
What just happened?
Victor's dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, he teleported into... You remember where we found, what's his name? Davio.
Oh, perfect. So we now can go to the castle from here and come back anytime we want? That's...
Yeah, there's one more of these ladies. All three of them kind of came out of the ground. There was a coffin in the middle, but I didn't get to see what was in it, fortunately, because they were like, we're gonna get you. Then I scared the shit out of them and murdered one.
cool.
But yeah, about it. Victor was dead on the ground. I checked out his body. He was pretty shredded, so he gone.
That is a shame.
Yeah.
He was way out of here.
Well, now we only have one choice. We can't just leave. Fine. I'll toss the Hearthstone back to Grim. And
Grim, make an Arcana check.
burn 250 gold.
Are you eating the cost of that third use?
Yeah.
Okay, are you paying me back the 50 for the teleport there as well? Or...
Yeah.
Okay. And then
I have lots of money.
other 2 times...
So add 300.
do we want to split the other 2 times? Or am I eating that cost?
Like you're eating it for right now.
Okay. Then I'm much poorer than I was.
With an 11, Grim, you thought that a teleportation circle could take you wherever you wanted to go. Don't know why it would take you back to that crypt. It's weird.
Okay, study that further. Yeah, I'll study the papers later on, see if there's something in the notes.
I mean, we know nothing can leave this place. Rogar's told you that souls are trapped here. They can't be sent anywhere else from the times he's tried.
I don't think that vampire ash is ever coming out of the bearskin rug.
I was just gonna say, I'm starting to roll the rug up. I've been wanting to get rid of it for a while. It smells like bear pee.
Yep,
Well,
it's got some vampire blood and some ash in it.
Just
What-
throw this out. We can start like a bulk trash day around here, you know. Have them collect it from the side.
we saved our friend. What do we do now?
Another town we can go check out. We can also go and try and get that second seed thing. Fine.
Did we know where that was, or were we gonna have to search for it?
We do know where that was.
I think it was a third one we didn't know where it was.
Yeah, there's one that was been missing. The Champagne has been missing for a long time, but the second one was in some ruins. It was closer to Valaki, I think, like in between where the Wizard of Wines and Valaki are. We had a mark it on our map, but if the map was up, I could point it out. That shield you guys gave me
I will do that for
is
you.
amazing.
Were they even able to touch you? It looks your armor's a little scratched up, but
Yeah,
doesn't look like you're hurt.
they did nothing. They tried really hard though.
Well, I think it was a good thing that you went. I think I just would have been running around the room in a circle, trying to use the stone.
It was a fun morning workout. Where do we want to go?
I think we should go to the ruins, try to find the other seed.
Let's do it.
Those ruins were here, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
The ruins of Berez. All right. You'll gather your things. Are you just taking the wagon with the horses? Are you each getting a horse? What you want to do about that? Are you just walking?
You take the wagon again. Oh wait, we left that at Strahd's castle. We don't have that anymore.
We have
Correct,
this
you
other
do not.
wagon.
You do have another wagon.
Yeah, we can take that.
You just
Empty.
empty.
Yep, Mist and Jason unloaded it.
Oh, that works.
I'll leave a note for Gertruda since one of the cats is missing now, and be like, "Hey, one of the cats was adopted, so don't worry. Hope you had a nice day shopping." So that way, she doesn't go looking for skeleton cats.
I will kick the bed that Mr. Richton's on.
Her.
Hey,
Yes.
we're going to some ruins looking for magic seed. Please don't
Gross.
fucking get kidnapped again.
Well, if you've done as good a job of fortifying this city as it appears, I think I'll be safe here. As long as you don't have a booby trap where they will make the house collapse on top of you.
No,
That's what happened to the tower.
we're not dumb enough to put something like that in here.
I did not do that, by the way.
Sure you did,
Tower already had that in it. It already had it in it.
but
Oh, I have your ring,
Did?
by the way.
Yeah.
Here's your ring.
Thank gods.
didn't we get his
Very
hat as
good.
well?
Y'all walk in looking exactly like Van Richten with his hat of disguise on.
Oh, shit.
I'll take it off and hand it to him.
My good time boy. He just puts it on, puts it on the stand next to the bed, puts the ring back on, and
I also grab these and I'll hand him Pickles' saber teeth.
thank you. That was a good cat.
I'm just going to pull out my alchemy jug while I'm waiting for everybody, and I'm going to say, mayonnaise! And then start drinking from it.
It causes severe
You
dehydration.
do that.
Room temperature
You do that in the
mayonnaise.
room?
Hmm? Yep.
Are you in the room with everyone while you do this?
Mm-hmm.
You're getting more and more strange every time I see you. But
Have you looked in the mirror?
What?
he disregards that. He disregards that. He just looks down at the teeth and like trying to contain a little bit of sadness.
Mayonnaise?
Let's get the fuck out of here. I am drinking that bottle of wine that
Oh.
Jason had for me.
Who do I need to help their brain?
Gertruda. I think she's out shopping. We'll be back later. She'll be staying in the
Okay.
manor as well. Take your time with
I'll
that.
see to her as soon as I see her.
Oh, by the way, I'm fairly tapped, everybody, so don't rely on me for anything cool.
Should we take a rest before we travel out, or...?
No, that's not gonna do anything for me. As far as health, I'm completely fine. My magic is dwindled, though.
I see.
Let's head out.
All right. You all leave. You write a little note to Gertruda. You returned Van Richten's belongings to him, and you grab a couple of horses from the stables, put them on the wagon, and you head off to the west.
While I'm in the back of the wagon, can I try and recall if there was any carving on that coffin? Like, thinking about if there was a name on it or anything like that, or if it was just a plain-ass coffin. Trying to recall what happened this morning to me and pick up if I missed anything.
Just roll just go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Ooh.
Man, I wish I got that in the fight.
There were 32 flies, a cobweb, 5 spiders, 2 bones. You've got like the Sherlock Holmes Google map thing floating in front of your face.
If we take this alley, we can cut them off.
Turn left now.
Yes, I'm just trying to find it.
Maybe it's all the mayonnaise that's helping you remember your perception so well.
Yeah, I passed the jug of mayonnaise around if anybody wants any.
No.
Bottle of wine, thank you.
You do recall a symbol. I'm just trying to find the symbol.
Symbol, like a really muscular arm flexing?
No, it was not.
Good.
It's a little Strahd emoji.
Enhance. Enhance.
Zoom in, enhance. This is how things work.
It was a symbol. I looked at it last night and I don't really remember it very well, so describing it is hard.
Is
But,
it anything
did
that I
have-
recognize? Well, I'm
With
not that smart.
with
Like, if
the
it was just a
critical-
symbol.
I'd say you probably have caught this symbol around the castle itself. It does have like a raven carved into it. I can't describe from memory exactly what it looks like, but you have seen with a natural 20, you would have recalled picking up this symbol in random parts of the castle, maybe on doors or journals, maybe, or something in the study, perhaps.
Was it on the door that weird dude was in? Not that I know that they have
The one
any
that was in the
relation.
picture with the brides?
Yeah.
Wasn't really anything on that door.
Okay. We'll move on. Whenever you figure out the symbol, just send it to me so I know what it looks like. Not that important now, though.
With the natural 20, you would guess that it signifies kind of whose coffin it is, possibly.
It's not like a symbol that is Strahd's coffin.
It could very well be a symbol that is Strahd's coffin. It's very likely that is Strahd's symbol, seeing that it's on that coffin and that you've seen it in random places of the castle. I just can't find it.
All right.
I don't remember which level of the castle it shows me that frickin' thing, and there's too many pop outs.
Well, those cheating whores of a vampire. Cheating on their husband with Strahd.
Also, not be Strahd.
Anyway, you make your way out of Locky towards the ruins of Berez. I'd say it takes you an hour to get there. It is pretty close. Pull up some ruins of Berez stuff.
I think I'm getting better at driving this thing.
It doesn't feel like it from back here.
It's a different cart. I'm not used to this one.
You just have mayonnaise coming out of the jug, like just splash it.
Splash. Ah, ah.
All right. The trail hugs the river for several miles. The dirt and grass soon turn to marsh as the trail dissolves into spongy earth pockmarked, whatever, with stands of tall reeds and pools of stagnant water. A thick shroud of fog covers all. Scattered throughout the marsh are old peasant cottages, their walls covered with black mildew, their roofs mostly caved in. These decrepit dwellings seem to hunker down in the mire, as though they have long since given up on escaping the thick mud. Everywhere you look, black clouds of flies dart around, hungry for blood. The fog is much thinner on the far side of the river, where a light flashes amid a dark ring of standing stones. I shall move you to this map.
I will go back to my Mace of Chair shield combo and kind of just follow everybody. I'm gonna let them lead the way. And while I'm going to
I'm gonna keep driving the cart forward until I see people or motion or something that would otherwise make me stop.
It is very dense fog in this area. It's very difficult to. You can't really see more than 120 feet away.
Okay. Just keep going down the road if I have road that I can discern.
All right. You continue on, going further and further down. As you approach this cluster of ruined cottages, separated by lone stone walls, you see a short stretch of dirt road that has remained intact. You can kind of make out that there's areas, off in the distance, but you can't really tell what they are.
Yeah.
You also see a number of scarecrows just randomly about the place.
They don't happen to look like that old Twiggy scarecrow that turned into the mega twig.
It doesn't really resemble any blights No.
Yeah.
You decide
Well,
to move on down.
do we want to explore these ruins here?
Might as well. Somewhere around here, they said, right?
I'd pull the cart somewhere in here and then jump out and
Sure.
split up and search around.
All right. You hop into over. They're really small walls, easy enough to hop over, or you can find an opening eventually. These cottages are wrecked. First couple, you couldn't say how long they've been destroyed, but it's just rotted furniture, paved in ceilings, broken walls. You don't. Looks like if this place had anything of value, it has been taken ages and ages and ages ago.
Is there an old couch? A rotting couch?
There's one that's kind of broken in half. You find one, yeah.
I'm gonna check the seat cushions. Everybody forgets. Check the seat cushions.
Make an investigation check.
Hell yeah.
Please be a mimic. Please be a mimic.
Not
Actually, he finds
again.
like a rectangle rock with stickers on it for buttons.
You find underneath
wish
one of
spell?
the cushions of this broken couch one gold piece.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna need you to make. I'm just kidding.
And it's cursed.
It's a mini mimic.
Just hop back in the wagon. Nothing to, nothing of note here.
Just continue on down the path.
Mm-hmm. Does the path end at the end of this?
Yeah, it ends and it opens up a little bit. And you can see a mansion over here. You can see what looks like a mansion. Now all these squares are 100 feet. So this is actually a pretty big area.
Ooh. Shall we check out the mansion?
Yeah, I mean, nothing really here.
Oh,
All right.
Toward the south end of the village lie the remains of a mansion built on higher ground. It has been reduced to piles of stone and rotting timber. Empty, arched windows stare at you. South of the ruin, an untamed garden runs rampant, surrounded by broken walls that are no longer able to contain it. East of the ruin, someone has erected a crude wooden fence, forming a circular yard in which several goats are penned. Surmounting the fence posts are human skulls.
playbook. I'll cast a Divine Sense as we kind of get close. Not a huge radius. Yeah, it's 60 feet. I just want to see if anything pings.
Nothing from the outside of the mansion.
Alright.
Well, let's go in.
What is this thing here? Or is that just
What?
this thing?
The
This like
orange
little
square in the
orange
middle.
box. Yeah.
You probably would not be able to see that from where you are.
Okay.
It's very, very foggy up in here.
Foggy up in this bitch.
Mm-hmm. You go inside the mansion. It is unlocked.
Anyone home?
How long does divine sense last?
I think it's just instantaneous in the area that I cast it. I don't
Okay.
think it lasts.
It's
Yeah,
not like detect magic where you can concentrate on it for a while. Okay.
I have a bunch of charges of it that I can use.
Cool. You walk in, Grim goes, "Anyone home?" A ghost takes shape in the fog, assuming the form of a giant of a man, his features mutilated, his entrails hanging out like frayed ropes. Despite its intimidating presence, the apparition has a cringing light in its eyes. "Why do you invade my home? Begone, I beseech you."
No.
Do you have a seed here? We're looking for a seed.
"I know not of a seed."
A magic seed?
"I know not of a magic seed."
What do you know?
"I know I want you out of my house. I want to be left alone."
Hmm.
I mean,
Sounds
it's
like you're hiding something.
not gonna take that long. Just hold on. I'm gonna start walking in.
Okay. He doesn't act hostile towards you. Just a little annoyed.
Ghost, who are you and why are you still here?
"I was the burgomaster of this place. Ulrich is my name. Strahd refuses to let me rest
He does
because
that.
of what I'd done, because of what we did to Marina."
Who?
"Marina,
Who's that?
my sister."
Hmm. What'd you do to her?
Strahd took her, believing that she was a reincarnation of his lost Tatiana, and turned her. We did not know how to cure her, so we ended her torment, took her life, and as punishment, I'm cursed to remain.
Do you want to leave this place?
I wish to rest.
I mean, we're gonna kill Strahd. Got any information on anything important? Anything cool?
I know not of how anyone can defeat him. No.
How long have you been cursed like this?
Strahd has control over his land, including which souls get rest and which ones do not.
So on timeline, like 100 years, 200.
Yeah, he already believes his love is reincarnated to another woman now.
To be fair, the names are similar. You said your sister's name was Marina, and he now likes another burgomaster's sister whose name is Irina, so bad day for people's names who rhyme with Rena. Am I right?
He's been reincarnated again.
No, I think Strahd's just always simping on ladies.
This Irina. Describe her to me.
Grim, do you still have one of those little dolls?
Oh yes. There you go.
His eyes go wide and... This is my sister.
Go about an hour north, you can find her, baby. No, okay, I don't say that out loud.
Well, listen, this has all been great and all, but I really need you to look at something here for me, and I pull out my hag bag and open it, try to suck him inside.
Wait. Try to like close the bag real
interesting.
quick.
Interestingly enough, you show him the doll of Irina, and when he says that this is my sister, he smiles, and you go to open, like you kind of try to approach him with the bag, and he just smiles and says, "Thank you." And he disappears before you can try to suck him up.
Oh, damn it. Almost got another one.
Irina could be a vampire?
I think Strahd just has a boner for this girl, and everybody keeps her away from him and kills her again and again, and he's just fucking horrible.
Well, I mean, we don't know much about Irina. She was adopted. They just
I
kind of
think-
found her.
I think it's all a ruse. I think Strahd is into men. It's my theory.
Blowing past that comment. Anyway, so we don't know much about her. Maybe we should just ask her.
I'm walking around looking for a seed. I don't care
Okay.
about Strahd's love life.
All right, you walk around. You eventually come upon a cellar. Buried under rubble inside the mansion, you find a stone staircase that leads down. It's very blocked off by the amount of rubble that's in there. It would take a long time to clear this staircase out to actually get down to the cellar, you'd imagine.
I'm gonna start working on it.
Okay. Rogar starts moving rubble
I help.
on this cellar staircase. You help.
Yep.
You'll be useless. You guys go search the rest of this area. See if you can find the seed. Find it.
Very well.
Everyone wants to go ahead and roll some investigation checks.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I don't even know why we rolled.
I
Yes, I'm good at
somehow,
this.
I somehow made it back. I did a circle and ended back where Rogar is. Oh.
Still here.
Yeah, you guys, you walked around looking under broken couch cushions. This place is empty and just dead and quiet. A couple of you even decided to walk around outside the house to look into the goat pen from outside. And there's just some goats out there. You see a bunch of the human skulls are mounted on top of the fence posts.
Are goats stuck in the pen?
It looks like a goat pin. Like they don't look dead or like tortured or anything like that. But walking around, you don't see an actual opening to the gate. It's just a fence, fenced in. But you don't find any type of seed. You don't find anything of value. You search with those rolls. Take an hour to flip this mansion, and you get nothing. Absolutely nothing. And Rogar, an hour into clearing this rubble alone, you got a long way to go still.
I mean, that's fine. I see him just walking around this mansion. What are you guys still doing here? I said check out the town.
We did. There's nothing.
Oh, I've been watching you for an hour while moving rocks. You've stayed within 30 feet of me. You guys are terrible at this.
Oh, I thought fog's real disorienting.
I'm still just moving rocks. Watching these ding-dongs like do
Well,
circles around the manor.
We'll say, yeah. You eventually, you're able to move around a little bit eventually. You do come across this little thing. From a distance, it looks like a tiny little hut. You'd probably come across, well, depending on what you want to do with that, we'll see where else you go. Actually, you'd probably spot this first. If you're coming from here, I think you'll spot this first, and it looks like a churchyard. Through the fog, you see the empty shell of an old stone church, north of which is a cemetery of leaning gravestones enclosed by a disintegrating iron fence. Half of the cemetery has sunk into the mire. Searching through all of this, if you take the time to search through all of this, you find rotten remains of a pulpit and an old iron bell half immersed into the march, lying amid the remains of a collapsed steeple. But still no seed, and still nothing of any real value.
No familiar names on the gravestones?
No. They're either unmarked or it's
Worn.
just been so long that they're just gone. You don't just see them. You don't see them anymore.
Question: how did they know the
Mhm.
seed was in the ruins?
They suspected.
Can I try to look for?
Did you move on?
The seed would probably create more growth around it, right? Since it kind of gives off good nature energy.
I don't know. Maybe.
Just gonna keep an eye out for like some nice greenery, fresh greenery.
Okay. You keep moving on, and eventually, now you come across this little hut area. Someone has built a ramshackle wooden hut on the stump of what was once an enormous tree. The rotting roots of the stump thrust up from the mire like the legs of a gigantic spider. An open doorway is visible on one side of the hut, beneath which floats the upside-down, hollowed-out skull of a giant. Flanking the hut's doorway are two iron cages that dangle like hideous ornaments from the eaves. Scores of ravens are trapped in each one. They squawk and flutter their wings excitedly as you approach. So now, as you approach, you just like the sound of ravens becomes very, very loud and almost deafening. possibly covering any sound that you may or may not make.
Those aren't your raven friends, are they, Jason?
Can I speak to them telepathically to see if they are?
Yes, you may try.
Stop making noise for a second if you can understand me.
They don't seem to respond. You get the sense that these are regular ravens, but from what you know of the were ravens, that they themselves are able to communicate with ravens. You figured out that ravens are all pretty much your allies in one way or another by this point. But these are not were ravens.
They seem to be more wild ravens, but this doesn't seem good.
I run ahead. I saw that thing, wanted no part of that.
You ran away from the hut?
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, nope.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Yeah, what's odd is that you see an upside down giant skull floating in the air next to the hut. Doesn't seem like it's sitting on anything.
Yeah, that's not natural. That's built on some sort of creepy ley line, for sure.
Well, I mean, I think the seed's probably in here, if anything. We got ravens cawking, telling us, hey, we're excited.
Well, against my better judgment, let's go check it out. Man, me as a player do not want to go in there, but I don't think Jason would have any idea what's inside that hut.
Well, especially because you can outrun whoever you're with, so really not much danger for yourself.
All he has to do is outrun the slowest person.
But I think she might be the only one I can't outrun right away.
Yeah, she'll give you a run for your money, that's for sure.
All right, so I guess I'm going to approach the hut.
Okay. God, why is this so small?
A tiny hut, 1/10 scale.
Okay. So let's get your people out here. That's not what I wanted to do.
Just so you guys know, 1 square equals 100 feet here. Oh, now we're switching.
You're approaching the hut. The hut is 15 feet on a side and packed with old furniture, including a wooden cot, a wicker cabinet, a slender wardrobe, a wooden cot, a wicker cabinet, a slender wardrobe, a wooden table, a stool, a barrel-stopped wooden chest reinforced with brass bands, and an iron tub stained with blood. In the middle of the room is a ghastly wooden crib with a small, angelic child sitting in it. All the furnishings except for the crib are bolted to the floor. Beneath the crib, green light seeps up through cracks between the rotting floorboards.
I think we should back away and get the others.
Yeah, this seems pretty fucked up. We don't see any creatures in there. I'm not looking very far in, but no one's in there that we can see.
I mean, is that angelic child like a being, like a living being?
Looks like a child.
Angel boy.
Looks like there's a angelic baby in a crib. It's not a bad boy at first glance. And the ravens don't let up either. Just want you to know that's still like going on in the background. Squawking galore.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and go on in.
Cool.
Stay at the door.
What?
I'm just gonna stay at the door, like in the doorway, prepare to yell out for Rogar and Graham if I need to.
Can you guys see into the hut right now, or is it blacked out?
It blacked out.
Okay, let me fix that. Want to make it worse before I make it better.
Could you two just send the same GIF at the same time? Nerds.
Angel boy.
Don't need any more, Trey.
Okay.
Now I can see it.
Okay. You go in, Jason. What do you do?
Said there was glowing from the floorboards.
Mm-hmm. Underneath the crib in the middle of the room.
Okay, I'll approach the crib and look at the baby. I want to take a better look at that because it's super out of place.
Okay. Make a perception check. Hmm. Is your perception investigation the same?
No, my perception is +3. My investigation is -1.
Hmm. That's okay. I'm just trying to find something. Looks like there's an angelic baby in a crib.
Can I search the hut for the seed then?
I'd say with that, keeping with that perception check, it's a pretty small room. Nothing stands out. The weirdest thing is the crib and the light underneath it. And you will remember it is very similar to the light that was coming out of the tree blight. It's the same shade of green. It's the same type of glow.
Can I see what it's coming from? Like if it's an item that I could take, or is it pretty deep below the floorboards?
You'd have to move the crib or like get under the crib to really get in there. But from whatever angle that you can see now, just looks like light is coming from underneath.
I'll go and reach underneath the crib and try to snatch it if I can get to it.
Okay. The floorboards are pretty cracked, but they're not quite big enough for you to reach your arm into. You'd have to pull some of them up.
And screw that, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I don't know what's up with that baby, but it doesn't seem good.
Okay.
What if the baby is the seed?
That'd still be pretty messed up.
All babies are seeds at some point. Magic
Hey.
seeds.
All right. So you leave the hut.
Yeah.
Grim, what were you doing these last, 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, I'm just walking ahead to the other ruins.
Yeah, you'll get to another group of cottages, and it's barren,
Any
just
couches?
like every other place. No,
No couches.
no couches. You got some chairs. You got couch cushions on the ground next to piles of wood, as if the couches have been utterly destroyed.
Somebody already checked.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Probably.
Guess I'll sit on one of the chairs and wait amount of time I think it would take Rogar to finish moving all them rocks.
Girl, you think you're about halfway through. Been a couple hours.
I got nothing else to do today.
All right. Well, you leave the hut. What do you guys decide to do? Go back?
I mean, I'd ask it, but did you find anything? Like,
It's a weird fucking baby in a crib. I mean, there was a spot below the crib that was glowing green like that tree thing on that hill we had been at, but I couldn't reach it or anything. There's nothing else in there.
do we need to take the baby out? You know?
I don't know. Kind of seems weird that just the angelic looking baby sitting in a hut in the middle of piles of ruins.
Yeah, what's the difference between a normal baby and an angelic baby?
Just a real peaceful looking child. It was awake and just looking at you all happy.
That seems like a trap, right? It's a trap.
Yeah, it seems like a trap.
At this point, the ravens. So if you're looking at the hut, to your right, you hear the ravens squawk louder and more frequent.
Are they
Start
are they low enough I could open that cage?
you could. You'd probably have to get on the wall. But their demeanor changes from happy to worried. And they look at you, and like they're looking at you, and they're looking back, and they're looking at you, and they're looking back, and they're jumping up and down, and they're getting louder and louder.
I guess I will try to look to where they're pointing.
You go around the corner. To find. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
The
I
dragon.
disappeared.
Whoops. You find that.
Shit.
Good work on the rail.
if you're and this creature, this old female-looking creature, is walking towards you. Are you trying to quickly get out of her line of sight?
Yeah, just to warn Mist. Something is coming.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check. Yeah. Quick enough, you see a small glimpse of this creepy thing, and you get back behind and you tell Mist, something's coming.
Do we run? Run? We run, right?
Yeah, let's run.
Okay.
Okay. Easy enough. With the sound of the ravens and everything, you can barely hear your own footsteps. You are pretty sure this thing can't. So you run away. Into the fog, you can no longer see the hut, so you are feeling pretty confident that nobody from the hut could see you. What do you want to do? What now?
Guess we head over to Rogar.
Cool. You head back. Takes you probably 5 minutes to get back there. Rogar's still sweating, moving a bunch of stones, making a lot of good progress, but probably still got another hour to go before you're done clearing this cellar.
Find anything?
Weird, creepy hut.
Sounds
There was
promising.
a weird angelic baby in a crib?
I don't like that.
No. Then some. How would you describe the creature I've seen walking up on the hut?
Very. From the distance that you saw her at, and with the fog, it's. I mean, it was like a. Just like this old, kind of, not really like a hag, but reminiscent of one, but more. Just dirty and like a witch, and kind of from a distance, maybe it looked like it was covered in some sort of moss and grass.
I will pass.
Almost a weird undead vibe, but you can't be entirely sure.
I will describe that to everyone.
Cool. Chris Grimm.
Thought he came back over here.
Alright.
Well, you know, if we just wait like a few minutes is kind of like his timeline. So he's probably dead.
I mean, I'm gonna head over there and talk to this thing. Let's go.
To the creepy baby.
Been like 15, 20 minutes.
Rogar's a strong lad. I bet he's made his way through that dungeon. Let me, make my way back over that way.
Cool. Eventually, your paths will cross. You'll probably like see them as they're approaching the hut as you are passing it.
Going to the hut. Let's go.
Do they notice me?
If you're trying to be sneaky, you have to roll up. They'll probably notice you unless you're trying to hide.
Aren't you
Okay.
all black in a field that's open?
probably got a gaggle of crows following me or something. All right, I'll join
Once
up.
they get within 120 feet of you, they'll notice you unless unless you're actually trying to hide.
I join up. Are we gonna go into this creepy hut?
Yeah, there's some sort of witch there. I'm gonna go talk to him. You can hang out
Alright.
outside if you want. I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I will. I do not want to go inside there.
I mean, there's just a baby in there.
I'm sure there is.
Oh. You all now approach the hut.
Once I kind of get to the front end of it with the weird fucking skull and kind of see in, I'm gonna use Divine Sense. See what I'm picking up from this place.
You sense no undead, no fae, no fiends.
What about Angel Boy?
You don't get anything off of Angel Boy.
Not
Not with a divine
Celestial
sense.
or anything like that?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Cool. I'm gonna walk in. The skull's just like floating in front of the doorway?
Yeah,
How high is it?
it's about 10 feet. There's like a staircase that goes into the hut that's 15 feet up, and then next to it there's this just floating skull.
Alright, I'll come back to that. I'm walking into the hut.
Okay.
Hello.
You see everything that they saw. Weird baby just looking at you. Green light coming from below the floorboards.
What are you supposed to be? I'm talking at the baby.
Baby just gets to the edge of the crib and just...
Oh no, this is a human baby? Looking? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna grab it by the scruff, because I don't know how to handle human babies. I'm just gonna grab it by the back of the neck and pick it up.
I think babies like that have scruffs.
I mean, it's gonna have one when I'm done.
Not sure I want to have children with you anymore.
You go to grab the baby and your hand passes through it.
Okay, so you're not real. I kicked the crib out of the
And
way.
You go to kick the crib and it is not real.
Okay.
And then you hear the squawking of the ravens from outside get louder and louder and more hectic, very similar to Jason how it was just a little bit ago.
I'm not paying any mind to that. Can I just go through this illusion of a crib and baby and, like, just smash through the floorboard? See if I can find some stupid seed in here?
Go ahead and roll an attack.
$13 with a fist.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that'd still smash it.
Not radiant damage, 6 bludgeoning.
Okay. You bash into one of the floorboards and it cracks down real good, but it's still intact.
And I'll be
The
smashing it
clawing from the ravens.
until, like, I can get a hand grip on wood and just start pulling it up.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make a grip area.
You could definitely do it with that one punch. and yeah, easy enough. That punch weakened it enough for you to grab one board and pull it out, and you do see about 3 feet down, just a little seed. It's like embedded, and there's little vines growing from it that look like it goes into the house almost like veins.
Hmm. I'm gonna reach in and, like I'm cleaning a pumpkin, and pull it out.
Cool.
Rogar just
Go to
pulls
grab
out like
the
bright
seed.
orange scoopers.
You go to grab the seed and pull. Go ahead and make a strength or make an athletics, whatever you want to do there. You pull once, and a lot of the vines start to break off, but a few of them are still intact. And when you do that, you feel movement from the hut as it starts to feel like it's alive.
Knows where.
Seems like it's starting to stand. It's not doing anything yet, but it is starting to move.
Can I quickly run up the front stairs just to stay near Rogar?
You can go ahead and try to do another pull if you want to, Rogar.
Yeah, I mean, we've experienced this before. I'm trying to get this seed out before something stupid happens.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm jostled.
Yeah. See, it almost seems like the house itself is trying to hold on to this seed. The house keeps moving, keeps standing. The ravens outside are screaming. You can try again.
How large is the hole in the ground? Like, how much room have I made?
You've taken out a board.
So there's not a lot. All right.
No, not a whole lot. You'd have to try to get another board out if you wanted to, like, try to get in there.
Yeah, man. Keep pulling until something else happens.
I'll say that works. You loosened it up just enough with a 16. The DC kept going down every time. You rip the seed from its place in the floorboard, and the house goes back down dormant like a normal hut.
Throw it in some pouch inside of my armor.
Okay.
And look at Jason and be like, done here. Check this chest.
Sure. I'll go over and try to open the chest.
Who all's outside the hut?
I'm outside the hut. I'm probably at the doorway area. Keep an eye out for Goonie.
You see this figure quickly come around the corner.
Oh no. Just gonna yell inside. The Goonie friend's here.
Oh, no visitors. It's been such a long time. I think you'd better put the seed back where you found it. If you want to walk away.
Do you use it for anything in particular?
Put it back now.
So you don't use it.
What's your name? I'm Grim. This is my friends.
I'm still inside. I'm waiting on Jason to open this chest.
Yeah, you guys are hearing a little bit. It's hard to hear with
Yeah,
people out there, but
these birds are loud.
they're very loud.
So have you lived here long?
Yeah,
We're
I
just
would
trying
also.
to.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep her talking while I can cast false life on myself. Like time.
So how long have you lived here again?
She's gonna start doing some stuff with her hands and muttering words to herself.
Oh, we're both.
Hey, Miss, does a 28 hit you?
Yeah.
She casts Witch Bolt on you, and you take 3 lightning damage.
Baba lasagna.
Yep.
Oh, I'm just gonna. We have company. Get.
We're gonna go ahead and roll initiative now, but this is where we are going to pick up the session next time. Showdown at the creepy hut.
At the creepy heart.
The saviors of Barovia versus baby lasagna.
Grim, your rolls today.
Dude.
Okay. That's where we'll pick up next time. I'll say, Jason, you would have gotten to that chest. We can go over that real quick. Are you going to open the chest, I should say, Jason?
Yeah, I went over and opened it,
You just went up and opened it?
which now makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Another angel boy inside.
Angel boys everywhere.
That is 25 points of thunder damage.
No save, just thunder damage?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about a save. If you would have rolled an investigation check, you would have found it. But there is stuff in there. I'll say... Yeah, we're probably going to have to find out what's in there after the end of this encounter. Let me see something.
Nope.
What's the range on this glyph of warding here? It's just touch, so it only hits you, Jason.
Cool.
But good news is, there's something in that chest, not like the one that paralyzed the other boys the other day. So, you open up this chest, you hear a big boom, and at the exact same time, Miss gets hit with some Witch Bolt and gets some lightning damage, and now shit's getting weird. And them ravens are just really loud. So, we'll pick up from there next time. Showdown at the ruins of Berez.
Wow, Woody.
Y'all get ready for a fight, because this lady's mean. I'm telling you right now.
I'm
Alright.
as ready as I ever was. For initiative.
Makes sense. You're over there dancing, casting false life.
Mm-hmm.
You did cast False Life, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I will allow... Yeah, I was going to say, you could have definitely done that before all this happened. Cool. Well, gang, internet, thanks for tuning in and sticking with it, and, have a good day and enjoy the sun, because it is so hot. Without it, we'd be cold,
Chocolate milk drops.